Yo, what is up? This is iGuru back with a new video. We are on the test server 9.20.1. This is the second iteration of the Super Conqueror. This is my fourth attempt at this video because the first four were total shits. We got the Nebelberg maps for 2 times, got TK'd 1 time, and had a terrible game in the last map in Westfield. On my fourth attempt, I'm going to do this for the 4th time. And what's changed in this tank is the dispersion values. They've improved the gun handling. They reduced the dispersion by between 20 to 29%, moving and turret traverse and hull traverse and shit. The aim time has also been reduced from 9.3 seconds to 8.7, which means if you have 4.5 skills like me, you can reduce it down to 7 seconds reload. You also have 10 degrees gun depression right now, which is 3 degrees better than it was before, and also 50 more HP, which brings the total up to 2400 HP for this tank. Now I've played 4 games with this tank. This is my 5th. This would be my 5th. I hope I don't get that stupid fucking Nebelberg map, because this tank is just too slow for that map. You need something where you can commit to one flank, and that's where you go. My first reaction on this tank, it's still shit, because it's fucking slow. It already had a good gun, so I suspect the gun will be slightly better than it was before. But it already had a good gun. The armor is also above average, I guess, but nothing too spectacular, I would say. Ah, nice, we got Paris. So at least it's not Nebelberg. I don't need to, like, on this map I know exactly I have to go south, and I can commit there without having to think too much about having to flex back and shit. And this is also a full tier 10 game. I'm gonna try and run my standard ammunition pack, and I will try to use my armor as effectively as possible. They look like they have a little bit more armor than us, to be honest. They have the kind of Troll 113, IS-7, 5A. They're not exactly heavy tanks, they're not exactly medium tanks. They have trollish armor. They're really good for hull down positions. And then they also have the mouse. Well, we're not too bad either. We have E100 mouse, me, sorry, we don't have an IS-7, we have a 5A, we have a 121. I'm not sure I'm gonna do much just firing my standard rounds. I think I'm going to be forced to use my premium ammunition here, because I don't think standard ammo is just isn't going to cut it, I think. Dude, this guy keeps standing in my way. We didn't even scratch them. I'm gonna go. Okay. Yep, block that fucking armor. Now let's see if this hull down is any good. I'm gonna load the premium because I haven't penned anything. I blocked 1400. And 5A is shot. Let's see if I can get his. Oh shit. I'm gonna side scrape this, I guess. Set the 430 on fire. This is supposed to be a good side scrape tank, so let's see if. We've lost a track. So much for side scraping. Enemy armor is damaged. There's a Yakpanzer E100, I can't mess around with.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Shit, this lag.
Ricochet.
I want to get the corner of his base, which I do. Nothing some APCR can't cure, right? There's an E4 I need to be careful of. So, he did get me.
They're knocked out.
We'll let the mouse take the lead on that. I'm playing with 280 ping, so I can't really expect too much. Oh man, I couldn't squeeze my shell through there. Oops, I have him. No, it wasn't me. So as you can see, you could be quite aggressive with this tank in the right situation. Like what happened for me there. So I just kept pushing, and eventually my team gained some confidence and pushed forward. Although I didn't do a lot of damage, but I did use my armor quite effectively. I blocked 2,900, which is very respectable. If I had to defend myself, it's not bad. Let's see if I can pen this PZ. He's gone away. I'm gonna reload premium shells. And once again, the rest of my team, which has better mobility, is going on to farm the damage.
We didn't even scratch
I couldn't pen his low play. That's my only gripe with this tank. The speed and mobility means I can't do much damage because I'm so slow. I was right in the front earlier on, and when they pushed forward, I was right at the back. So I couldn't get that extra 500, 700 damage left in the game. So that's my reaction on this tank. It's still slow as shit, which means I can't do shit. I did finish second on XP, but look at my damage. For a tier 10, 1800 damage, being right out in the front, and I lost so much credits because I had to shoot APCR to penetrate those guys. But I did bounce a lot of shells, 2.9k, which is very good for any kind of tank. If you compare that to the mouse, how much did he block? He only held 830 damage. So that side scrape position is good for me. My turret armor bounced a couple, but look at all the damage. It's being done by the 5As, T57 heavies, anything that has a bit of mobility and a good gun will do much better than a Super Conqueror in terms of damage. So that was, I guess you could say that was the best case scenario for the Super Conqueror, because it was in a position where it could use the armor on the side armor and the turret armor quite effectively. But damage wise, maybe I could have squeezed out a little bit more damage, maybe 2,500. I was suffering a little bit from 280 ping, but other than that, there was no real opportunity for me to do anything else because I was just, too slow to do anything. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you're considering getting this tank, or you're gonna get it anyway because you have the 215B, well, this is what you're gonna expect from it. You need to put some turbo engines on it and get it up to speed with all the new tanks. I can guarantee you this tank is not going to be a Clan Mods tank or any kind of tournament tank, because it just doesn't have the mobility to keep up with the 5As, the IS-7s, and the 113s. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.